machine, first thing you want to do is put it around this little thing on the top here. Then you're going to go to the right. There's two long slits here. We're going to go to the right and bring it down around the bottom and up. Whoops, it didn't catch. Okay, we want to make sure it catches on the bottom, and then bring it up. Okay, then you can use the wheel on the right side here at the top to kind of bring this piece up. You can't really see it from the side, but if you get right in there, you can, I'm going to move it just a little and then you'll see it. You see it moving?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you want to bring that up as high as you can. And then we're going to bring this down. Hopefully it'll catch, which I think it did. I don't know. I'm not exactly used to this machine, but I think I did it right. Okay, so now we're going to bring it down here, and then there's this part right there, that little thing right there. We're going to put the thread right in there like that.
Yeah. There's that little hook there. Yeah.
Right. Okay, and then I think this is right. It seems like it is. I'm going to cut the end of the thread just to get a good clean cut so I can get it through that needle. This does have an automatic needle threader. I'm not a huge fan of those. I have more luck just doing it the way my grandma showed me. As long as my eyes hold out, it should work. Okay, so we bring it through then. And then I just pull that thread to the back so it's out of the way. Okay, then we're going to drop in the bobbin. It's pretty easy. I'm just going to snip a little of this off. It's a little long. You're going to drop your bobbin in so that if you pull the thread, the bobbin turns counterclockwise. So you'll be able to test it, whether you put it in the right way just by that. It should go counterclockwise. Okay, so you put the bobbin in, you just drop it in. Then there's this little thing right here that will catch the thread. You just put this under there and just leave it come out the back like that a little bit. And then you're going to take your first thread, the upper thread, and you're just going to turn your wheel on the right slowly toward you.
I'm just going to go over to that to show them that
slowly toward you.
Okay.
And then bring it back up. And hold on, don't let go of this thread the whole time. And you should have pulled the bobbin thread up then, which I did. So then you pull them both through, I send them both to the back. And then we can put our little cover back on. All right. So, there we go. Bingo.
All right, why don't we run a piece of material through to show them?
Okay. Hopefully I threaded it correctly, I'm not sure. Okay, so if we just want to do straight stitching, these little knobs up here control the, like if you're doing a zigzag stitch, for example, this will control the width of that zigzag. So if you want just a little tiny zigzag, you take it to the left. If you want bigger, you take it to the right. But for now, that won't apply. And this controls stitch length. And the same thing, if you want your stitches real close together, you turn it that way. If you want them looser, you turn it to the right. I'm just going to leave them where they are because I did a test one before and they seemed fine. Okay, so right here.
And then the last one is tension, right?
Oh, that's thread tension.
Yeah.
Usually you don't mess with that. Usually you don't. Usually it's, you know, pretty much set and you can just leave it.
Right.
Okay. All right, so before you start sewing anything, you need to lower the presser foot. That's what this little attachment is here. It keeps your fabric in perfect alignment so that you're not, you know, willy-nilly around there. It holds it down. So the way you do that is just drop this down right here. There's a little lever there.
Okay.
And you just, boop.
All right.
And when you want to bring it up again so that you can move your fabric out, you just lift it up.
Okay.
It's just the opposite. So we're going to put that in. Then I like to take my needle and just put it in by hand, just so it's in the fabric. That's how my mom taught me. I'm not sure how important it is with modern machines, but anyway, then if you want to stitch forward,
and you have a pedal here that she's
you just
using.
put a little pressure on that pedal, and you just start, and there it goes. Let's just say, okay, you want to lock your stitches in. before you would continue, you would just take this thing and push it down. And you can do that even while you're running the machine. And it'll go backwards. And then if you bring it back up and then down, up, you don't necessarily have to stop it. In other words, to change directions. Not like a car.
Yeah.
A car you should probably stop before you change gears, but here, just go. All right, so then, and now you can see we have a beautiful line. It's just gorgeous line of stitching. And these are the places where I backed up a little just for demonstration. And then the backside looks real good. Now, if the backside was loopy, if it looked like big loops coming out, that's where you know your tension is goofy and you might want to adjust it. But I would not mess with it. I would leave it right where it is. Do we want to do a zigzag?
Sure, let's do a zigzag.
Okay, turn that off and let me figure it out.